So this is the walk after parking the car, the initial walk to POTA Park, Foxtrot Romeo 2514. And this is my usual park because I don't have a place at home to put up an antenna, so I bring my gear here. It's pleasant and makes me enjoy the outdoors and doing a bit of radio. So I normally use the Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey / portable call sign because my registered address is at home, and even though I have no working station at home, but so I always operate as / portable, but sometimes I think that it really doesn't make much difference. They should just only use Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey without the portable part. As I see it, that's what the majority of the American stations do. Maybe I'm just complicating things, but I'm trying to be like compliant or something. So this is the spot. As you can see, plenty of space to put up antennas, and here I can put almost any kind of HF antenna. This is my DX Commander mast, and I think I'm going for the inverted V 40-10 linked dipole today that I did myself at home. So this is the basic gear, a 10-meter mast or almost 10 meter, and like a hiking bag, I don't know how to call it. This is from Decathlon, which is very well known in Europe. And well, what do I have here? This is just the basic stuff with some spare antennas. So I have 2 batteries. This is just below the limit, so you can carry it with you in commercial flights. So this is 7.2 amp hour, this one is 8 amp hour. I think they are basically the same inside. This is a 49-to-1 transformer. This is my power cable. This is my FT-891 inside, with the cat cable and the USB interface that I built myself. This is the antenna, made with very thin wire from SOTA beams. And so this is a linked dipole that goes from 40 to 6 meters actually, but I haven't really tested it for 6 meters yet. This is kind of a linked dipole as well, but I use it with a vertical element and another element as one radial doing 45 degrees. So this is a linked L, it does 20-10. This is my coax cable, this is Aircell 7. This is very useful to attach things to the pole. These are these reversible things, I don't know how to call it in English. And this is essentially 20-10 linked end fed half wave wire. So I just connect this to the 49-to-1 transformer vertically, and it's a very good antenna. And I think for today that's it. I also have this is one piece of the DX Commander antenna, which is the part that serves as the support for the mast. And I also have tent peaks, I don't know how to call it. I have 5, so 3 for the support and 2 for the inverted V dipole, some coax cables, and this is a balloon that I made with coax, but it actually has a connection problem here that I have to solve. That's it, and more supports inside, and that's basically it as equipment. So to start with, let's put the support for the mast. This dipole already has a built-in coax, but it's not too big, so I'll put the mast not very far from the table. And what I know is that my way of doing this is putting two supports first. So I put one here, then I measure like about 2 meters to the side with my foot and with my feet, and I put the second support here, and then the third one I put it in my pocket, and then okay, I have no camera support, so I'll have to do this bit by bit. So I will just unroll this like so. Then I will open the top section of the mast. Okay, sorry for the camera, very bad camera work here, but I only have 2 hands, and doing this single-handed it's not very easy. So I try to put out the thinnest part of the mast first, which is this one, which is already a replacement part, but the guys from the ex-commander only sell entire poles, so I had to buy a second pole. So I put this first part up, and this way I can put the support center, and I can put also the highest part of the antenna and go from there. So let's try to do this with one hand. So first point of support with tangling cables. No, not so much. So this is the first point. Just stick it into the ground. Then the second point will go here. Same thing in the ground. So then there is only one point to attach. So a closer look at some details of this antenna. So this is just a coax with about maybe 10 meters, I don't know, 7-10 meters, yeah, maybe 10. And then I did a balloon here with a smaller coax that I joined over there. This is RG-174, I think, but I'm not sure. Then it just goes, after the balloon, it just goes to the 2 poles of the antenna, the 2 parts. This is symmetrical, so the links are like this, okay. And to join the links, I just used some cord like this, and that's it. No fancy plastic pieces or things that you have to buy. I bought the minimum necessary material to make this antenna. So this is another example of the modern French society and the lack of cleanliness. So I have to put out other people's garbage because they are not civilized enough to do it and leave the place as they found it in the first place. So I have the mast with the top section. I will put the first section in. So the first section, so you really have to be careful with this because this top section is very thin. So this is inside. Then I will have to find the center of the antenna, which is right here. So this is the antenna center. I will just slide it like so. So I just slid it and locked each part of the mast. Looks like this. It's not yet supported. Now I have to try to do this with one hand. It will be fun. So I found where the tension is. I'll try to just take the third support and stick it on the ground like the other ones, but the other ones are already fixed, so then I will fix the two ends of the antenna. So the mast is up with the three supports, the antenna is still hanging. I'll get another two steel stakes or whatever it's called, and use this for the two other parts. So all the links are closed on this side, so we are going for 40 meters to start with. I will check on the left side as well. They seem to be all closed. They seem to be closed, so it should be 40 meters. It should be working for 40. First support is set. I intentionally left a bit of sag in the wire, but actually no, it's too much tension already. So I have to put a lot less tension here. Maybe something like this. Now it looks more vertical. Then put a bit of tension on the other side. This will also help for the mechanical stability of the antenna. Yeah, sorry for the camera angles. I'm not super good at this, so this is another stake. And kind of works, huh? Tension seems good. Yeah, not looking bad, huh? The cable is good. It's near the rest of the equipment, so we are good to go. I just connect these things. And this is my FT-891 bag, so this is cut control and audio with a USB sound card and a bit of foam to protect the radio.
Directif des POTA français. Allez, à bientôt et bon après-midi, bye-bye.
Merci beaucoup de votre appel et bon après-midi 73. QRZ Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable calling CQ Parks on the air.
Oscar Novembre 4 Delta Golf.
Oscar November 4 Delta Golf, c'est du 59 je pense, mais je vais confirmer.
Ok, pas de souci, cher ami, vous êtes également 59 en province de Namur. Le prénom de ce côté est Raymond, QSL.
Ok Raymond, ça arrive très très bien, c'est du 59 plus 20 à Paris, ok. Prénom ici c'est Pedro, Papa Echo Delta Romeo Oscar.
Ok Pedro, pas de souci, je suis avec un Kenwood Tango Sierra 990 et le micro MC90, l'antenne une loupe 40 mètres, cher ami. Bon succès, à bientôt Pedro, merci cher ami, bon après-midi.
Merci beaucoup de votre appel, bon après-midi 73. QRZ Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. Echo Alpha 3 Golf Yankee Tango, it's about 5x4 QSL. Thank you very much for calling me. You are now picking 5 and 7, okay? Picking 5 and 7 here on my park, Foxtrot Romeo 2514 near Paris. Thank you very much for your call and 73. QRZ Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air, Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable calling CQ and standing by. Okay, Mike, Whiskey 7, something X-ray, can you say again?
Mike Whiskey 7, Lima Whiskey X-ray, Lima Whiskey QSL.
QSL, Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Whiskey X-Ray. You are 5858 in Paris.
Roger, Roger, you are 5757 in South Wales. Hope you're having a good day there. Thank you for the activation. Over.
Thank you very much for calling me, and 73, have a nice afternoon, bye-bye. QRZ, Foxtrot 4, Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air, Foxtrot 4, Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable, calling CQ Parks on the air, and standing by. CQ Parks on the air. This is Foxtrot 4, Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. Foxtrot 4, Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. No more station?
Foxtrot 5, Mike, Papa.
Foxtrot 5, Mike, Papa, vous êtes 56 proche de Paris.
Ok, QSL, merci pour 56, vous êtes 59. 59 dB ici dans le département 68 en Alsace, dans le nord-est de la France,
QSL, merci beaucoup pour 59. Maintenant, vous étiez aussi à des pics de 59 aussi. Un peu de QSB sur les bandes, ok? Merci beaucoup de votre appel. Très bon après-midi, 73.
Ok, 73. Vous avez la référence du parc, votre référence du parc, s'il vous plaît?
Bien sûr, c'est le Fox Romeo 2514. Foxtrot Romeo 2514.
Ok, Foxtrot Romeo 2514. Ok, merci, bon après-midi, bon trafic, à bientôt, 73.
Merci, à bientôt, 73, au revoir.
Florida 8, bravo, Mexico, bravo.
Florida 8, bravo, Mexico, bravo, très fort, 59 plus 10, je pense.
Ok, Pedro 59 plus 10 également. Avec le 73, je suis dans le Loir-et-Cher, département 41, prénom est Jean-Paul. Ça reste très fort. Ok, pour le POTA FR-2514, j'ai bien noté. Retour micro F4, Juliette Alpha, Whisky Portable, Florida 8, bravo Mike et bravo.
Ok, Florida 8, bravo Mike, bravo, merci beaucoup de votre signal. Je suis avec 100 watts, avec une dipole V inversée et avec le FT-891, ok, et une petite batterie de 7 ampères.
Ok, 100%, ça reste très bien, 59 plus, donc ici ça marche bien, moi ici avec un Fox Tango 991 Alpha. Et l'antenne est un dipole en V inversé également monté sur canne à pêche, donc pas très haut. Petite installation. Voilà, merci encore avec les 73 et bon trafic.
Merci beaucoup de votre appel, très bon après-midi, 73. QRZ, Fox 4, Juliet Alpha, Whiskey Portable. On fait un peu de... We do a bit of automatic calling with a message that I have recorded on the FT-891. This is one of my favorite features, actually.
Bravo Alpha Kilo.
Golf 6 Bravo Alpha Kilo, you are 5'9", very strong in Paris.
Yeah, Roger, Fox 4, Juliet Alpha Whiskey, I have you. You're coming to me, a big strong signal here. You are 5'9" plus 10 dBs. Name here is Jeff, just calling from the south coast of England, just north of Portsmouth,
QSL for the QTH north of Portsmouth and south coast of England. Yeah, it's we are not very far, and we have a bit of sea in between, so I think that helps things a little bit. You are very strong, 5'9" plus 10 here, okay? Anyway, my name is Pedro, Papa Echo Delta Romeo Oscar.
Roger, Pedro, copied. I say you've got a very clear audio. There's a superb signal coming across to me here across the water, and I think I caught you as a portable station, QSL.
That's affirmative. I'm a portable station and activating the Park Foxtrot Romeo 2514 if you follow the Parks on the Air initiative.
Roger, Parks on the Air, all copied. Thanks very much indeed for the QSO, Pedro, and I'll listen to you again on the bands, but thanks very much for good, strong and clear signals. 73s from the UK.
Thank you very much for your call, 73. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye. Okay, 2 stations. Juliet Tango Sierra, go again, please. Italy Kilo 2, Juliet Tango Sierra, c'est 59 ici aussi, also 5 and 9. Merci beaucoup de votre appel, 73. QRZ? Okay, I have a strong QRM from another station that is maybe trying to call me but off frequency. Can you say again, QRZ? Okay, Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Papa. I did not have time to look at the meter. Thank you very much for 55. You are 59, 59 in Paris. Thank you very much for your call on 73. Bye bye. QRZ Fox 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. Okay, I think there is a station ending with November, but it's weak on my side. You want to try multiple times? Negative copy, I'm sorry. QRZ Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. CQ Parks on the Air, Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. Okay, a bit of automatic calling. So for now we have 34 QSOs in about half an hour.
Golf 0, Juliet Sierra Bravo.
Golf 0, Juliet Sierra Bravo. It's 5-9 near Paris.
Oui, c'est bon. Pour vous, 59, j'habite Liverpool, c'est ça?
Ok, merci beaucoup pour 59 et merci beaucoup de votre appel. Mon prénom est Pedro, Papa Echo Delta Romeo Oscar. Pedro is my name.
Ah oui, c'est bon, Pedro. Mon prénom est Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. Merci beaucoup, 73, bonne chance.
Thank you Phil, thank you for calling. 73, à bientôt.
À bientôt.
QRZ, Parks on the Air, Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable. QRZ.
Foxtrot 4, Juliette Echo Charlie, F4 JEC.
Fox 4, Juliet Echo Charlie, 59, proche de Paris.
Oui, bonjour cher ami, ici Foxtrot 4, Juliette Echo Charlie, le prénom opérateur est François. Dans les Bouches-du-Rhône, vous êtes 59, Pedro. Ça passe bien, merci. Micro-retour.
Ok, merci beaucoup pour 59. Je suis à 100 watts avec le FT-891 et un dipole, un V inversé, ok, à 8 mètres de haut, QSL.
QSL 100%, Pedro. Ici, moi, je trafique avec un petit décamétrique fabrication maison. Un petit décamétrique fabrique 2 watts. Et voilà pour les conditions, Pedro. C'est François à l'écoute.
Ok, merci François des détails. Malheureusement, il y avait une station qui est passée au-dessus, qui peut-être vous entend pas, je sais pas. Donc un QRM très fort de mon côté, ok. J'ai pas tout copié. De toute façon, merci beaucoup de votre appel et je vous souhaite un très bon après-midi et à la prochaine, peut-être en meilleures conditions. 73. Merci, 73. QRZ Foxtrot 4 Juliet Alpha Whiskey Portable calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Italy Whiskey 2, Charlie Zulu Echo, for
Italy Whiskey 2 Charlie Zulu Echo QRP, correct? Okay, thank you very much for 5 and 8, but now I have another station very strong near my frequency, so it's impossible to copy. But I think you were between 5.7 and 5.8 QSL. Okay, I give you a 5 and 7. Okay, thank you very much for your call, and 73, enjoy your radio. Delta Hotel for Papa Quebec Golf, is this correct? Well, I'm so sorry, but I have another station that I don't know why, but it shows a frequency very near my frequency, so I have a very strong QRM now. Let's try again. Delta Hotel for Papa Quebec Golf, is this correct?
Negative. Delta Hotel for Papa Sierra Golf. Papa Sugar Golf. Papa Sashako Golf.
Papa Sierra Golf, Papa Sierra Golf, correct? Yeah, you are also 5 and 9 with QRM, lots of QRM on my side. Thank you very much for your call, and 73. Thank you, bye-bye. Foxtrot 4 India Lima Charlie, c'est très fort, c'est du 59 plus 10, même avec un gros QRM que j'ai maintenant.
Oui, toutes les bonnes 73, Foxtrot 4 Juliette Alpha Whisky pour Foxtrot 4 India Lima Charlie, opérateur Jackie, vous êtes 59 dans le département 59, la région de Valenciennes, QSL.
Ah, QSL, c'est drôle d'être 59 sur le département 59. Hein. Mon prénom est Pedro, Papa Echo Delta Romeo, HK QSL.
Oui, je suis sur votre page curvus.com. Il n'y a pas de souci, Pedro. Toutes les bonnes 73 et vous passez avec une excellente radio, QSL.
Merci beaucoup, 73, à la prochaine.
73, ici c'est l'opérateur Jackie. Allez, 73, bonne activation.
Merci beaucoup de votre appel, très bon après-midi, au revoir à 73. So enough of voice contacts now, and I will try to do some 30-meter FT-8, and so to do that I have to change bands of the antenna, so I lower one arm of the antenna, I go to the link that is now accessible, and I will just open this link. I cannot do it with one hand only, so the video will not be perfect. So the link is now open. I'll put this leg again where it was. If I find the support, it's there. Not very easy to find. And now I'm going to the other side, do the same thing, and then we'll go in the 30-meter band and do some digital modes. Changing bands on the opposite side, so just in case we forget it, it's written in here, 10 megahertz. So now put this back on, try to find it is here, and we are ready to go. So changing bands is not that difficult, it's pretty fast, and if it's higher up, what I do is just I leave the 3 supports on the ground and I just tilt the mast over there, change the links and put the mast up, so it's not very difficult actually. So now for the digital modes, we have WS GT, We will power the radio. We'll make sure we are at 5 watts. I like to do it at 5 watts, so we see here HF power 5 watts. That's what it's going to use. Now computer is saying that rig control is not good, so maybe it's the other port. I change the port here, I do OK, and now it reads the frequency, so it matches the frequency. So the computer is communicating with the radio, so 30 meters it's communicating with this radio. This has this special thing that by default it's very narrow, so so here we can actually see that it's very narrow. So we have to, in this radio, we have to, in digital mode, so DU, we have to increase the width of the signal with the width function that I had put in this B button here. And now we have all the signals coming in, and it will start decoding. Okay, so it is already starting to decode. I already have, well, not today apparently. I'll do a CQ POTA here. Do a CQ POTA like so. Find an empty frequency, maybe here, for example. I hold my TX frequency. We are receiving signals from all over Europe, and we can see that the time is synchronized because all the signals are between the green lines. So I think it's good to go. So I will just enable here, and this will transmit on the next cycle. So it's now transmitting. It doesn't like the slash portable. I don't know exactly why. Well, I'll just put maybe like this. Maybe it makes much more sense. We have one station calling. It's a Golf 0 Juliet Hotel Charlie. I didn't even check my SWR, but as you can see, it's like 1-to-1. Huh? One of the advantages of having an Homebrew dipole, you can tune it to perfection. So this very strong English station is coming in here. Okay, +5, +6 on my side. And now I'll put some comment here for me. So inverted V dipole 5 watts for the log. So I'll just do some contacts on the 30-meter band and having a bit of fun with FT-8. So when we do FT-8, we can go to PSK reporter and see who is receiving our signal. So this is what I have for now in the last few minutes, operating with 5 watts on the 30-meter band with this inverted V dipole. So just to get you an idea, all this is possible with a very small battery. Okay, so this is I cannot touch it because the contacts are not very solid mechanically, but this is like 7.2 amp hour, very small. Okay, this is the size of my hand, so this is a small battery. Yeah? And I made already 40 contacts on SSB with 100 watts, and I'm continuing to make contacts on FT-8. and now with 5 watts and still going strong. So one of these batteries for me, if I'm with 100 watts, I can do at least 2 activations with this, and it's enough, huh? 2 activations on one only charge, and this is the kind of the smallest kind of live PO batteries you can get. It's under 6, 7, 8 amp hour. It's the smallest you can get, so it's more than enough to do activations, even if it's not QRP. So you can imagine with a small radio, a true QRP radio with 5 watts, I mean, this should do, I don't know how many activations, at least 5, I guess. So sometimes you are calling CQ 3 times, no answer, and then all of a sudden you have 3 stations calling at the same time. So I try to respect the order of the decode to answer to each station and complete a QSO. I really think the FT-891 is a great transceiver and an excellent bang for the buck, how they say, because it's around 700 euros, and for that you get a rig that is capable of 100 watts. It's very portable, it's very tough, and it's really a great radio. And I think for someone that is starting up, it's really an excellent radio. It's amazing. It has so many features in terms of digital filters that really work. Yesterday I was in a park and I had this periodic noise coming from I think it was like an electric fence, and the noise blanker worked wonderfully. I mean, even at level 1 it was blocking all these ticks that were coming in at almost all frequencies, and it worked really well. So this is a great radio. It has the voice keyer option. Well, option, it's not an option, it comes with the radio, and it's really great for a 700 euro radio. It's really great. It's not big, it's one of the smallest, and it's like it's not the latest generation SDR radio, but it's not an SDR radio, but it has lots of features, lots of configurations possible, and I think it's really great. So not shown before on the video was that I got lots of rain coming in. There was a big cumulonimbus that came over the park, so I had to close my computer quickly, and actually there are still traces of the droplets. Maybe you can see it. And I had to close the computer, protect the radio with my bag, but it has survived. It's dry now, and this is one of the things that can happen when we are activating a park, and that's part of the fun, I guess. This is one of the phenomena I find interesting, when you have a normal waterfall and all of a sudden you lose almost all of the signals. And I think this is like propagation related or something related with the solar activity, I don't know. But you can see clearly that the band loses its... the signals are not well defined anymore, so a lot more noise, I guess. So now it's back to normal. You can clearly see when the signals faded in and came back again. So this is interesting. If anyone knows exactly why this happened, they can share it in the comments. So we can see in the latest 15 minutes all the stations that have copied my 5-watt signal on FT8. It doesn't go very far, but it's also because the time of the day, I think. It's now 5:50 p.m. local time. So propagation now is mainly local, so Europe-wise, as we can see here. So still FT-8ing on the 30-meter band. A few German stations calling. So yeah, just to wrap up, and the latest part of the video in the field was cut due to battery power. So my iPhone went dead, so I couldn't film the teardown of the setup. Maybe next time. So this is just a wrap up of the video for the activation of today. So this is the activation log. It's I don't know how many contacts. It's 56 contacts. I think it was like 40 contacts on phone and 16 contacts on data. FT-8 on the 30-meter band. So I was happy enough. I had to go. Time was limited as well, but it was a good activation. This is the park I usually activate. It's near home, so it's very practical for me. It's about 15 minutes away, and with more 10 or 15 minutes of setting up the whole thing on the picnic table, and I'm on the air, so it's pretty practical. I even go on bike sometimes, by bike, and sometimes I go with the car, depending if I have other things to do. But yeah, it's great. It's a great site to be in. Lots of space, as you could see. And I want to thank all the stations that contributed to this activation today. And thank you for watching this video, maybe the first of many, I don't know. I will try, and maybe I will try to get a better support for the camera for the next time, because I saw that the first part was not very stable, so it's not very easy on the eyes when you are watching the video. I'm sorry for that, but I don't intend to go very professional on this, but it's more to share the practical part of amateur radio outdoors and how I do it. I know there are other channels in YouTube that do it even better than me, but well, this is my perspective. This is my perspective of operating outdoors in amateur radio, especially with the Parks on the Air program. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time, and have a good one.